Hello, my name is Gina Maeng. I was born in Seoul, South Korea. Currently, I'm a singer, traveler, and a writer. When I'm not away traveling, I'm in Korea, writing my book, singing songs, and preparing my next trip. Depending on my mood, I feel I'm a free or an unstable person. I can't really give a straightforward answer to the question how I came to write travel books, because it was a coincidental moment in my life where all the things that I'm interested in and have passion for came together that made me write my first book, Cafe Italia. I have very common popular hobbies: reading, writing, taking photos, going to cafes in search of a good coffee, traveling alone. But when these activities came something more than interesting activities, when they became subjects of great passion, I started to wonder what I could do to do the things that I like better and much more frequently. And all of a sudden I realized I have begun writing my first book's draft. And so it goes for my second book as well. My favorite day of the year is Christmas, and I wanted to see European Christmas markets that are held every December in Europe. But there weren't any books on the subject in Korea, so I took the trip and wrote a book about it. When my interests became affection, passion, and something more, and when they got bigger and greater, I started trying harder to do related work. And when I was lucky enough to be handed the opportunity to actually publish my first book, I also learned to have the responsibility to be good enough a writer so that people who purchased my book wouldn't feel that it was a waste of money. Rather than to stick to one thing and keep going at it regardless of how you feel and what you desire, I thought it was best for me to follow my heart when I was young, when I am full of energy to achieve whatever I wanted, as long as I felt I was responsible enough and I could put in the required input. So I try not to limit myself in the boundary of being a travel writer only. On retrospect, I have never succeeded in choosing the right path. I came back, went around, got lost, wandered, but all of that wasn't a waste of time. I want to tell people who are hesitating to go back or change path because they think they've come too far that it's okay to get courageous and go for your passion. I also think you get more drive when you are going for what you want. People say you get more stress when you make a job out of the things you like. I used to be in the music business when I was young. I'm not in a record label anymore, but I still am involved in music freely without any contract. When I get tired or stressed from writing books, I take singing opportunities, go on stages, work at the recording studio with good people. It fills up my energy. And when things get hard with music, I think about my next book, plan the next trip. I think it's a way of preventing slump and mannerism. Right now, I am working on my next travel essay and a book in another genre as well. It may be confusing for some people since I am not defining myself with a single occupation, but all I can say is that I don't know whether I will like what I like in the future as well, or start having passion for something else. I'd like to wrap up my film diary by saying that, but I know for sure that I will always be trying hard to further my passion to be better at it and to be doing it much more frequently. Thank you.